+1 from Goldane to whatever is
darn it.
stated.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Well,
Can someone do the damage?
Okay, I have a question. If I have a debuff for attack penalty, is this gonna stack with Winters?
Hold on a second. Can people hear me right now?
yeah, I can.
Can the chat hear me right now? Chat can't hear me right now? Can chat hear me now?
They can now.
Alright, just to make sure you can still hear me, someone type asparagus, please. I take it they can't hear me now. Oh, there we go. Cool, so I'll be right back, just gonna check something.
Just to answer your question, John, they don't stack.
Alright, assuming people can still hear me. Corvus.
Okay. I'm gonna do Winter Spirit on the Skeletal Minotaur.
What's the roll?
So I was lagging. 13 versus Fortitude.
Unfortunately,
Not
the
sure.
spirits aren't very into it. They're a little lackadaisical.
Do a biting swarm on the skeleton. Whoops.
Not too bad.
Oh, it's the wrong power.
Yeah, the wrong power. Nice roll on the wrong power.
Fumbles incoming.
Oh man.
It's a 23 for 14 damage.
The swarm bites at the Minotaur, starting to splinter the bone in some places. Wrecked.
Yeah. This is a kind of bad situation.
Sacred Flame!
No, I'm gonna start off with a Moment of Glory.
Is that the name of a power, or...?
Yeah, my second daily power.
Huh. This might be the first time we see it.
Yeah, it is. So, 15 versus Will on the Minotaur. If it hits, push it back 3 squares and it goes prone.
Wrecked calls down a brilliant column of light that the Minotaur shakes off.
Well, that sucks. So the blast is gonna be in front of me for 5 squares, so...
Coltane and Nima.
Yeah, they gain resist all damage until the end of my next turn. So do I have to use a minor to persist right now?
No,
or is it
starting
next turn?
Exactly.
Okay. That's 1. Yeah, Astral... Secret Flame on the Minotaur. 19 versus Reflex for 9 points of radiant damage.
And the Minotaur dodges.
Seriously?
For cereal.
Okay. Well, in that case, that's over for me.
And that ends round 5. Round 6 Winter.
Okay. Winter uses second wind. No. Stupid Minotaur's in the way.
It's a pretty big Minotaur.
But it's a
Quarry it
skeleton,
and
which
kill
means there's holes in it. Oh, that's a good point. Hunter's Quarry on the Minotaur. I would like to keep shooting arrows at Maldrick, but... He'd only get basic cover from the Minotaur, right?
I don't know, it's pretty tall.
Advise me on its covering properties. I wouldn't be surprised if it completely blocks his view of Maldrick.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright, in that case, we'll be attacking the Minotaur with twin strikes.
Well, it would be superior cover. I mean, you'd have to shoot basically, as you said, through the holes in the ribcage and such.
2 arrows at the skeletal minotaur. That's a 28 for 4 damage and a 19 for 11.
The first arrow strikes.
Wow.
The second passes through the ribcage.
Bonus 2 damage and then another twin strike incoming. That's a 24 for 6 and a 12.
First arrow breaks some bones. Breaks some bones.
Excellent. And that's it for now.
Coltane, prone.
Ah, Coltane
14
is
with the
alive. He starts off as a free action. He uses his dwarven chainmail. He regains hit points as per surge, but without spending one. Heals 13. Then he stands up. No.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, okay, he stands up.
Dave, make sure you're still logged into the...
And then he uses Stand the Fallen on the Minotaur. And that's a 17 for 26 damage, which probably misses. Despite that, each ally within 10 squares can spend a healing surge and regain bonus hit points, including people who might be, say, bleeding on the floor. That's how inspiring he is.
Coltane rises to his feet, swinging Soul Harvest up, in a very cinematic maneuver, but it's more flash than substance.
How much of a bonus?
That's 4. And you're, I think, within 5 squares of Rect. Is that the distance on his Belt of Sacrifice? So you gain a +1 from him as well.
Yay!
You realize Nemo's just gonna get shot by the Eldritch Blasts right after, right?
I still have another action. Coltane then, as a minor action, uses Stand Tough. And he calls out, "We shall not fall, Nima." Allowing him and each ally in burst 5 to regain 14 hit points.
Without spending a surge?
Without spending a surge.
Oh, cool.
So Corvus would also heal 14 hit points.
So Nima back up to 32 out of 54, Coltane 41, 55, Wintier wrecked, maxed, and Corvus will be maxed if John is awake and doing stuff.
And then, in lieu of attacking, Coltane uses his other standard action to inspire Nima further. So you can use a surge +1 plus 1d6.
Nima back up to 47 out of 55, hardly damaged
Oh
at
wait,
all.
I think I need one more. From the belt,
Yep.
right?
Yep, the one bonus from Rect.
So 48.
Yep. And Coltane calls out, Go get him, Nima!
Nima is up, prone on the ground, but almost completely healed of her wounds.
Okay, so to get up is a move, right?
That it is.
Alright, so Nima gets up. And then... I think she will use... Hang on. Okay, hang on. How... what is this? Difficult terrain? The steps?
Steps, difficult terrain, yes.
Okay, I
You
think I
have
could...
a bonus to your move, right?
Also, I can shift through difficult terrain.
I don't imagine
think-
you'll be shifting through it, but...
You can get to him in one
I
move.
can ignore difficult terrain when I shift. Yeah, but opportunity attack from the Minotaur. I guess I can just move
It's
away.
worth it.
Okay.
So the Minotaur swings at Nima, Nima ducks, and as Nima's stepping from there to there, she provokes from Maldrick, and Maldrick swings his mace, or whatever he was holding at her.
I thought he had a rod.
No, mace. And Nima dodges.
Awesome sauce. Alright. Nima will swear an oath of enmity on Maldrick.
Nice.
She will then use Bond of Foresight on him.
And as Nima approaches further, Maldrick spins about. You notice now he has a spined tail that lashes out and hits her for 16... no, that's... no, I was reading your thing instead of mine. No, it misses.
Awesome. Great. Well, Bond of Foresight hits. Maybe.
That it does.
Okay, and the hit is 16 damage. And the effect is, when the target hits or misses you or shifts, the target provokes an opportunity attack from you, save ends.
Nima applies some magic of her own.
Ooh.
Take that, you big meanie. And then she will
Had some
use...
harsh words.
Yeah, I know. It's serious business.
No, it's Thursday night, not Wednesday.
Okay, so she's gonna use the free action on her Battle Axe of Terror to apply the defense penalty on Maldrick, which she should have done before, but whatever. That I should probably fix, because I don't know. Oh, there, it says so.
Nima's axe lets out a roar that visibly shakes Maldrick.
So that was move, standard. She's got another standard. She will use Bond of Pursuit on him.
She did 2 moves. She had to stand up.
Oh, okay. So move, standard, free action, minor. All right, she's all good then.
The Minotaur bears down on Coltane.
Sure it doesn't Minotaur down on him?
It swings that axe around wildly, but doesn't seem particularly competent with it.
It's in a, well, relative to the Minotaur, narrow hallway.
Alright, Maldrick is shifting, so that means you get an opportunity attack, correct, Nima?
Yes.
And a bonus damage because he's moving away from you, and he's doing both.
That's right.
Right.
Let me figure out how much.
I think it's 5.
I think so too. Okay, can someone check for me because it's being really slow?
Nick, do you have control?
No.
Alright, we'll start by rolling the attack. Or did you know? Did you need to know the bonus to the attack roll?
It's a bonus to damage, so that can come later.
It's just a basic melee, correct?
Yep. You've got a basic melee
basic
plus
melee
1,
plus,
Jen.
plus 2. Or plus 3. Because of my damage bonus from Aspect of Might.
But that's a damage bonus, not an attack bonus.
Oh, that's what you meant.
You have an attack bonus from Wrecked.
Alright, there we go. So plus however much that I get that I haven't figured out yet. But it's a 24 with a hit of 5.
So Nima lands the blow. So that's 5 base damage, and then the bonus damage just depends on what?
I think it depends on my... It might depend on the Bond of Pursuit, it might depend on the feat that's associated with the Bond of Pursuit, it might depend on the Oath of Enmity, I'm not sure.
It depends on the Oath of Enmity, like, the effect. When an Oath of Enmity target moves away from you, willingly, you gain bonus damage to your next attack against them within, like, the next turn. And I believe it's 5 bonus damage. Bond of Pursuit just means if he ends his turn away from you, you can shift a certain number of squares for free.
No. The Censure of Pursuit. Avengers Censure of Pursuit. You gain a bonus of damage rolls against the target equal to 2 plus your dexterity modifier, total 6 until the end of your next turn.
Alright, so it's 11 damage.
If that's the only thing, yeah.
So Nima chomps into Maldrick. Then Maldrick returns the favor.
How is it your basic melee attack's damage is so low?
Because
that's based on strength, I think.
Yeah, all her other attacks are based on wisdom, so her actual strength is fairly low.
Okay.
Maldrick raises his mace, and the tip glows, and dire radiance emanates, striking Nima for 14 damage, and she feels if she moves any closer to Maldrick, the light's intensifying and will damage her further.
Say again?
You take 14
damage.
And don't move closer to him, because you will get hurt more.
Nima down to 34 out of 54. He then follows up with an Eldritch Blast that strikes Nima for 21 damage.
Holy crap. Despite all my bonuses.
Pardon? Despite your bonuses, yes.
20 what?
1.
How the hell is it so high?
Well, he's getting like 5 bonus damage on top of his regular attacks because she's cursed.
Corvus.
Okay. I'm gonna do a biting swarm on the skeleton. It's a 20 for 10 damage.
The skeleton swats the spirit insects somehow. It don't work.
I'll do it again.
If at first you don't succeed.
It's lagging. Uh, 27 for 6 damage.
This time the insects do hit. Wrecked.
I think I can use turn undead here. Yeah, I'll use turn undead. E 16
Hold on.
will.
You can't help him.
Yeah, you're right.
16 versus with a 9 radiant damage.
Wrecked holds up his holy symbol of Paylor, utters a prayer, light shines brilliantly from it as he tries to banish this undead monstrosity. But the Minotaur fights through it. Still, it
So
does
it
some
takes
damage,
half.
right?
4, yeah, half damage, so I guess round down. Crap.
And the radiant damage seemed particularly effective against it.
Yeah, except that, like, you know, now I'm kind of...
Yeah. It's bloodied.
Do it anyway. You've already done 1 attack, do a second.
It's true, and you don't have any healing powers left, so...
Yeah.
And if it's radiant damage, it's worth doing extra damage even if it stuns you.